Hey guys, how's it going? Otaku Mike here, back again with another manga first impressions video for you guys today. And today we are looking at The New Gate Volume 1. Let's get into this. Alright, so The New Gate is about a game called The New Gate. Our story starts out right at the end of our hero's story, or our hero's journey, as one might say. Our main character named Shin is basically on his last fight because he is stuck inside this online game with a life or death scenario where if he dies, he's dead, basically like an SAO type of scenario. But he's on his last fight to try to basically get every single person out of this game alive. Is he successful? Yes, he is successful. He kills the big bad boss, as one might say it is, like that. As he is basically getting ready to log out, a gate opens and he is sucked through this portal, and he ends up 500 years into the future of this game world, and that's basically where our story launches off to, in a weird unknown direction, as one might say. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, we have another typical run-of-the-mill isekai where you're trapped in a video game and you're overpowered and stuff like that. Yes, that's basically what this book is about. You know, he's overpowered, he just completed this world, or like this game, and now he's get thrown into 500 years in the future, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Honestly, I don't know if they're gonna talk about that later on within the other volumes, but it's kind of odd that you get thrown 500 years into the future in a video game, and it turns out the video game is real, kind of, sort of, type of thing. It's odd. But Shin embarks on this new adventure to basically try to figure out about this world. He knows a lot about the world, but he knows about the world back then, not what the world is now, which is an interesting concept, to say the least, when it comes to an isekai. You normally don't get time travel with an isekai, here or there sometimes. There are some things that are pretty interesting about this, is the fact that he is overpowered in this new version of the world that he was in prior. Now his money is basically worth tens upon millions of what it was back then. They don't really use a lot of magic in this world. Magic is or skills are very rare, to say the least, and it's interesting, him trying to piece things together in this new world. A lot of this book revolves around him trying to figure things out, and there's a lot of setup within this world. I really enjoyed his interactions with all the different characters. I liked all the characters that you got to meet. The artwork is actually really good. My only downside is, with this being an adaptation of a light novel, I felt that with most light novel adaptations, you do get a sense of things being bogged down with information, and you get a lot of information dumping within this first volume. So I honestly kind of lost interest in that because it seemed very generic at times, for my personal taste. And I felt like, you could do something different with this whole time travel into a video game isekai type of thing. But they kind of played it a little safe. I did like the fight scenes. I thought the fight scenes were really cool and very well done. The artwork was really good. My one real complaint, other than the big info dumps within this manga is Shin himself. Shin is honestly kind of dull and boring. He doesn't really do anything to set himself apart from, let's say, other isekai protagonists, to say the least. I honestly started to get kind of bored with this a little bit at points within the story. You know, it's not a bad book. It's really not bad. It just didn't personally light my world on fire, let's say, as in how Tales of Wedding Rings did it, or Rising of the Shield Hero, other isekais like that. It's not bad, but from my opinion, it just felt very average, to say the least. Now, that's not to say I won't pick the next volume up, but I'm going to be a little hesitant, and I hope things change for the better. It had its ups and downs with this first volume, and I'm interested to see where it goes, but I hope things change and maybe things move at a faster pace, because things kind of move a little slow within this manga. I mean, we've spent, I think, like at least 2.5 chapters on him talking to an elf girl, Tara, which that interaction was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed Tara as a character. I hope she comes back and, we get to see more of her as well as some of the other characters that are in this manga. But yeah, it's not bad. Give me your opinions on it. If you have read The New Gate, let me know your opinions down below. Let me know if you're going to pick it up. It's published by One Piece Books. You can get it wherever manga is sold. Amazon, not Facebook, Right Stuff, Amazon, probably on Comixology, probably on Bookwalker, stuff like that, It's not bad. I was just hoping for a lot more in my Isekai Trapped in Another World manga. I like the cover. I like the cover got me to buy it. I had no idea it was an isekai until I started reading it, and I was like, okay. I just picked it up on the cover alone. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Otaku Mike. I will catch you guys in the next video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It always helps. Let me know down in your comments down below. Tell me what you think of The New Gate. And don't forget to ring that notification button. Throw a like. You know what to do. I'll see you guys later.